World of Tanks. During last week I'm playing World of Tanks, and yeah, I can say I'm pretty enjoy this. I play this World of Tanks on PlayStation 4. This game is already for a long time available on the PC, and was just recently, maybe a month or couple of months ago, was released for PlayStation 4, and I can tell you it's a pretty good multiplayer. Basically, it's like, if you're not familiar with World of Tanks, yeah, it's just World of Tanks. You play tanks. And what is good also probably thing that this game is free. So you can download it and start anytime for free. And also, in principle, you can achieve everything without any purchase. So it's all depend on your time and skills. So, and this game, one is it's pretty good multiplayer. This is multiplayer like 15 by 15, but you also can make your all platooners of 4 friends and go together. But anyway, because the game is 15 on 15, so it's even you with all your friends, so it's still very like difficult and predictable. 15 on 15, and it's good multiplayer. It's have dedicated servers. 3 servers like Asia, America, Europe. So I cannot see any lags. I cannot see any like big multiplayer problems. Anyway, in Assassin's Creed there will be never good multiplayer unless they will put some servers on it. So anyway, in this World of Tanks, the variety is also huge. So you can play for different nations. So firstly, when you select your first tank, you select a nation. You can play for the Soviet Union, like Soviet Union tanks. There is a big like tree of the Soviet Union tanks. Basically, there are 10 levels. You start from level 1 and later you progress with level 10. You cannot buy the yes, you can buy the tank using like real money, real like gold, but you only can buy, if you buy something, it will be like dead tank. Dead tank, it can help you to maybe train a team or something, or farm some maybe money, but basically it's a dead tank. You cannot go with it anywhere. So basically you should start from the level 1 and you earn XP and later go to level 2 and later you choose and go to level 10. And so there are several nations. Soviet Union, you can choose America. There are also a big tree in American tanks. British. The British, actually, there was no British tree until yesterday. So the game is pretty dynamic. It's every time updated. So it's also kind of promising. So it's like live game, not dead and fixed one. So the British, I just only today I bought a first British level 1 tank just to open the British tree. Just I think today or yesterday were available. German. So originally in the game, when it was released on PlayStation 4, it was 3 nations: America, Soviet Union, and Germany. So German tanks. German tree is very, can say, rich. Anyway, Germany was good in tanks. Soviet Union and USA and American tanks. So also when you start from the level 1 tank, you later go to level 2 and you already can choose the class of the tank. You can play as a light tank, but also you can play as a medium tank. But also you can play a tank destroyer or artillery. And later some of the, if you start from the medium tanks, eventually you can one day go to the heavy. So maybe from the level 4 or level 5 you can get heavy tanks. So basically there are now like 4 nations. Also have I think they will add in Chinese tanks very soon. So will be 5 nations. And in these 5 nations, 5 trees, there are 10 levels and like 5 different types of the tanks: light, medium, heavy, destroyer, and artillery. And actually for every this type of the tank there is completely different strategy to play, and there are so many like maps. So variety is huge. Variety is huge. So it's not really getting boring pretty quick. I want to show you achievements and trophies for this World of Tanks. This World of Tanks, it offers platinum trophy, but it's very difficult. You see, zero earn people, zero. It's really difficult because it's require a lot of time. One is you should research a tier 10 American, German and Russian tank. That will require, I don't know how much time. For the week, it's now Chinese New Year, so I'm on holiday, so playing a little bit more, but I move like 3 nations or 4 nations tanks, maybe to the level like 5 average. So anyway, research level tier tank, it's possible. Research levels tier 7 tank, it's possible to do. I think I will do this soon. This eventually destroy 500 tanks will be done by itself. Anyway, it is possible to get platinum, I believe. Tank Ace, it's like get this Ace tank mastery. It's possible, not, but yeah, I didn't got it. You should be like in this week better than 99% of the players in your efficiency. Steel wall. Anyway, there are a lot of trophies. Some of them very reasonable, but yeah, to complete to 100% and get platinum, that will simply require a lot of time. So it's not if you take this game for trophies. Nah, no. Yeah, just have this game for the, like a good multiplayer. Yeah, I can show my tanks I have. So I have basically with American tree I decided to go as artillery. A British tank, and I already artillery upgraded to level 5. And British I just start today because it was released today. And German tanks I already come to level 6, and I will mostly go with the heavy branch, heavy tanks of from Germany. I have a premium. I bought some gold. I bought some premium tanks, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So it's help, but not a lot. From the Soviet Union tanks, I plan several branches. One, it will be go with these tank destroyers. Tank destroyers. I already moved to level 5, and now this from T-34 I will move to several branches. I will move to the light tank, light tank, and probably will go mostly light. So Soviet Union will do light. Soviet Union will do light tanks and tanks destroyers. I bought some premium Chinese tanks, but Chinese full tree is not available yet. With Germany I will go with the heavy tanks. With British I have no idea yet, and we'll go with the artillery for the American branch. I will try to move this at least to level 10 to get the trophy. Okay, that's I probably will do several videos about the World of Tanks if I will play better, so maybe I can have some tips and tricks, but now I'm just you can see my stats just so. Yeah, if I will get better, so maybe I can make some tips and tricks. Anyway, have a nice game. Welcome to the World of Tanks.